Within the first 30 seconds of the clip, the audience witnesses the filmmaker effortlessly establish a socioeconomic hierarchy between African American teenage basketball phenom Jesus Shuttlesworth and Italian American sports agent Don Pagnotti.
Mr. Shuttlesworth, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Don Pagnotti. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, Lala.
Hello.
DeAndre, what's up? Why don't we go inside? I'll show you my house.
Would love to. Wow. This is a fat crib.
What do you think?
You have a really nice home.
Thank you. I just did it. Built it from scratch.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Why don't you and Lala make yourself at home and let me and Jesus discuss some business?
From differences in how they are dressed for the important occasion to how they speak, it is clear that Shuttlesworth sits way below Pagnotti in the socioeconomic rankings. Jesus is wearing a pair of blue jeans and an unbuttoned collared dress shirt exposing his undershirt. Upon entering the house, he proceeds to comment on Don Pagnotti's fat crib or nice house in the vernacular common among many inner-city African Americans. In contrast, however, the more refined Don Pagnotti sports a crisp suit and tie ensemble and modestly thanks Jesus for the compliment in the professional tone of a highly successful individual. He also goes on to affirm that he indeed built the house from scratch. This statement is significant in that it paints a picture of the classic bootstrap philosophy discussed in Brodkin Sachs' How the Jews Became White Folk by using Don Pagnotti as an example of the phenomenon. As an Italian American, the fact that he can say he built his house from scratch can be seen as an analogy to how he built his success in this country altogether. Don Pagnotti himself represents upward mobility.
This right here is a 355 Ferrari Spider, $130,000. You're looking at a 12-cylinder Mercedes 600 SL, $135,000. Now, if you want the best, Jesus, you come right this way. $250,000 Lamborghini Diablo. Take a look
You can get
inside,
a house
Jesus.
for the $250,000.
Not the house I'm gonna get you. You like music?
I love music.
Has a $30,000 stereo system, state of the art. 30,000. That's a small trailer home in North Carolina. You got playing music for you right there. Now, Jesus, I know you like Lala. Whatever may be, may be. But you can look like Buddy Hackett and drive down the street with this and have 40 girls chasing you. I'm gonna show you my court.
Oh, so you just got the court built inside the house, huh?
Of course.
Let's go one-on-one.
Let's see what you got.
What I got.
Let's see what you got.
I got. So you in the mafia, down with Gotti, huh?
Mafia, Gotti, Jesus, just because I'm an Italian American doesn't mean I'm involved with the mob. I'm the best at what I do. I'm a sports agent.
During a tour of the estate, Don Pagnotti and Jesus find themselves in the indoor basketball court, a place Jesus can claim ownership of. Getting a little more comfortable and a little more curious about how Pagnotti acquired his fortune, Jesus asks him if he is involved with the mafia. This falls perfectly in line with Omi and Winant's argument in Racial Formation that we utilize race to provide clues about who a person is, and our ability to interpret these racial meanings depends on preconceived notions of a racialized social structure. They also go on to argue, however, that although we may notice someone's race, we cannot always act upon this awareness. We must instead act in a colorblind fashion. Unlike in the real world today, Don Pagnotti does not take offense to this conjecture, but corrects Jesus, reaffirming that he worked like an honest man to get where he is, and that minority groups don't always have to cheat to get ahead in American society. He then turns the conversation right back to business like the professional he is.
But several NBA teams are interested in you right now. At this point in time, I can't tell you who, but I will tell you they are contenders. Now, I know you've considered jumping straight to the pros. The money is there. I have the contacts, so apply for the NBA draft now. Right here, Jesus, is a contract. This makes me your agent. This allows me to represent you. I will take you to the top.
I can't do that right now. I still have to weigh my options.
How much does your watch cost?
$89.95.
$89.95. Right here is a platinum and diamond Rolex. The best you can buy. Gold, forget about it. Silver, forget about it. You have platinum and diamonds. That's like having speed and power in the NBA. And Jesus, that watch is a gift from Don Pagnotti to you. Keep it.
Oh, I bet there's strings attached too, huh?
There's no strings, there's no rubber bands, there's nothing attached at all. That's a $36,000 watch. That's like having a Corvette on your wrist. You keep that.
I can't take this.
Why not?
It's illegal. I can't take it.
I don't see anyone here, just me and you.
There's nobody here, but it's still illegal.
You know what, Jesus? I'll keep it. The money you and I are going to make together, you could buy 20 of them if you want.
Yeah, that's all good and everything, but when I'm ready, I'm thinking about hiring a brother to represent me.
Yeah, why's that?
I just feel comfortable with a brother.
The visit is coming to a close, and Pagnotti still hasn't secured a signature from Jesus. At this point, he tries even harder to persuade him as they make their way to the pool. Jesus explains to Pagnotti that even when he does decide to look for someone to represent him as his agent, the man will indeed be black, because he would feel more comfortable. Although the argument seemingly has no logical premises, I completely understand where Jesus is coming from. People of all racial, ethnic, cultural, and socioeconomic backgrounds lie, cheat, and steal. These characteristics are flaws of human nature. However, knowing the history of oppression in America by the white race and of racist sentiments still lingering in present-day society, Jesus has reason to hold reservations about placing his future in the hands of a white man.
All right, Jesus, let me ask you a question. What color is this?
It's green.
You're black, I'm white, this is green. When making a business decision, the only color that matters, Jesus, is green. Now, do you consider yourself a man or a boy?
Of course I consider myself a man.
Okay, because men make decisions with their mind. Boys make decisions with their heart, Jesus. And besides, my partner, DeAndre,
No.
he's black, so it really doesn't matter. You have the best of both worlds. You need to sign with me, and you need to sign with me now.
You talk a great game.
Jesus, this isn't a game. This is life. I can bring you to the promised land. But what you need to do, Jesus, is give me the opportunity to show you how good I am.
Pagnotti, however, quickly does away with Jesus' concerns, reminding him that in the grand scheme of things, everyone is after the same thing, money and success, and the only way they can all reach the very top is through cooperation. No matter how positive Pagnotti may sound, by the end of the clip, the underlying message is pretty clear. Even the black Jesus needs help from a white man to reach the promised land.